Swedish defense giant Saab has made a bold and unprecedented offer to Canada, one that could reshape the country's aerospace landscape for decades to come. Saab isn't just proposing to sell fighter jets to Canada, they're offering to build them right here on Canadian soil, creating thousands of high-tech jobs and revitalizing the nation's aerospace sector. The proposal, delivered to Ottawa in December 2025, goes far beyond a simple purchase. Saab is promising a full-scale production facility for both the advanced GlobalEye surveillance aircraft and the state-of-the-art Gripen E fighter jet, with the potential to make Canada a hub for next-generation military aviation. This ambitious plan comes at a pivotal moment as Prime Minister Mark Carney's government reconsiders its long-standing commitment to the American-made F-35. With rising costs and shifting global alliances, the door is now open to credible alternatives like Saab's proposal. Saab's plan would not only revive Canada's dormant fighter jet manufacturing industry, but also promises significant technology transfer, training for Canadian engineers, and a deep strategic partnership with Sweden, potentially restoring Canada's legacy as a leader in aerospace innovation. The government, led by Industry Minister Melanie Joly, is now seriously evaluating how this proposal aligns with Canada's long-term industrial, economic, and security goals, weighing the benefits of domestic production against established international partnerships. The idea of a Canadian-built fighter jet is sparking intense debate across the country, challenging the status quo and raising important questions about Canada's defense priorities, sovereignty, and the future of its high-tech workforce. As the nation weighs its options, the question remains: is Canada simply buying a plane, or is it making a bold investment in its own industrial future and national security? Saab's proposal to Canada is built around two advanced aircraft, each designed to address the country's unique defense and security challenges. At the heart of the offer is the Gripen E fighter jet, a state-of-the-art platform that brings together cutting-edge technology, operational flexibility, and cost-effectiveness. Alongside the Gripen E, Saab is offering the GlobalEye surveillance platform, a sophisticated airborne early warning and control system that dramatically enhances situational awareness. The Gripen E is a modern, single-engine multi-role fighter designed for efficiency and capable of operating from short, rugged runways, making it especially well-suited for Canada's vast, remote northern regions. Its advanced avionics, weapons systems, and ease of maintenance mean it can respond quickly to emerging threats, even in the harshest environments. The GlobalEye, built on a Canadian Bombardier jet, offers advanced radar and sensors for wide-area surveillance, crucial for monitoring Canada's massive territory. With its ability to track air, sea, and land targets over thousands of kilometers, GlobalEye provides a persistent, all-weather watch over the nation's borders and approaches. Saab's plan would see final assembly of the Gripen E and full production of the GlobalEye move to Canada, making the country a global hub for these platforms. This would create high-value jobs, foster innovation, and ensure Canadian expertise is at the core of future upgrades and support. This approach addresses both Canada's combat and surveillance needs, while embedding Canadian industry in the supply chain. It means Canadian companies would play a key role in building, maintaining, and evolving these aircraft for decades to come. The proposal promises not just aircraft, but a holistic long-term industrial partnership. Saab envisions a collaborative relationship that strengthens Canada's aerospace sector and builds lasting technological capability. For Ottawa, it's a chance to boost military capability and economic growth simultaneously. The investment would ripple through the economy, supporting skilled jobs and driving technological advancement. Saab's offer is more than a sale. It's a vision for Canadian aerospace leadership, promising security, prosperity, and a stronger role for Canada on the world stage. Saab claims its plan would create or support over 12,000 Canadian jobs, revitalizing the country's aerospace sector. The promise of high-skilled employment and technology transfer sets this proposal apart from traditional defense deals. Canada would gain access to the know-how and intellectual property needed to build and maintain advanced aircraft, empowering local companies. A Canadian supply chain would inject billions into the economy, supporting jobs from small machine shops to major tech firms. By keeping production at home, Canada would ensure long-term economic benefits and industrial resilience. Producing the Gripen E in Canada would revive a legacy of domestic aerospace innovation. Saab's proposal transforms a military purchase into a strategic investment in Canada's future. Ottawa's interest in Saab's offer is fueled by mounting concerns over the F-35 program. The F-35's soaring costs and uncertain long-term expenses have triggered a government reassessment. Trade tensions with the U.S. and the risk of political leverage over defense procurement make reliance on a single American supplier risky. The F-35's industrial benefits to Canada are limited and uncertain, with contracts awarded on a competitive, not guaranteed basis. Saab's promise of full technology transfer and domestic production offers more control and certainty. Other allies like Switzerland are also rethinking their F-35 purchases due to cost overruns. These factors have created an opening for Saab's proposal to be seriously considered. For Canada, it's about balancing cost, sovereignty, and industrial benefit. The debate intensified after a leak revealed the F-35 outperformed the Gripen E in a 2021 technical evaluation. The F-35 scored 95% on military capabilities, thanks to its stealth and advanced sensors, while the Gripen E lagged behind. Supporters of the F-35 argue this proves its superiority and necessity for Canada's defense. However, critics note the evaluation favored high-end stealth, not operational costs or ruggedness, areas where the Gripen excels. The leak, possibly intended to sway opinion, has sparked controversy over what criteria should matter most. The debate now pits raw technical performance against broader strategic and economic considerations. Canada faces a choice: prioritize cutting-edge capability, or a balanced approach with industrial benefits. Saab's proposal is strengthened by its partnership with Bombardier, a Canadian aerospace leader. The global eye already uses Bombardier's jet as its base, but Saab now proposes moving high-value integration work to Canada. This would elevate Bombardier from supplier to core partner, creating a Canadian hub for advanced surveillance aircraft. Unlike the F-35 subcontractor model, Saab offers a peer-to-peer industrial alliance, sharing technology and success. The partnership would extend to Gripen E production, opening opportunities for Canadian firms across the supply chain. Technology transfer would boost Canadian expertise in manufacturing and systems integration. Saab's approach aligns with Canada's goal of building a sovereign, world-class aerospace industry. Canada's upcoming fighter jet decision is more than just a military procurement. It will have major geopolitical consequences that ripple far beyond its borders. The world is watching closely as Canada stands at a crossroads, weighing not only its defense needs, but also its place on the global stage. Choosing the Gripen E over the F-35 would signal a significant shift away from deep U.S. defense integration, potentially straining relations with Washington and raising questions about North American security cooperation. Such a move could be interpreted as Canada seeking greater autonomy in its defense policy, but it might also risk weakening the long-standing trust and interoperability with its closest ally. The F-35 is more than just a fighter jet. It's a symbol of allied interoperability and shared military technology. Leaving the program could complicate joint operations with NATO partners, reduce Canada's influence in allied decision-making, and invite pushback from the US and other allies who rely on seamless cooperation in times of crisis. On the other hand, a partnership with Saab would strengthen ties with Sweden and Europe, opening doors to new collaborations and diversifying Canada's alliances. This could help Canada build bridges with emerging European defense networks and foster innovation through international cooperation. Such a move could give Canada more diplomatic leverage on the world stage, allowing it to play a more independent role in global affairs and reduce its reliance on a single ally for security and technology. The choice is about more than aircraft. It's about national identity, sovereignty, and the future of Canadian industry. It will impact thousands of jobs, the growth of homegrown technology, and Canada's ability to chart its own course in a rapidly changing world. Canada must carefully weigh the F-35's technical edge and global network against the Gripen's promise of jobs, technology transfer, and greater independence for its defense sector. The decision is as much about values and vision as it is about hardware. Ultimately, the path Canada chooses will shape its economy, security, and global role for decades to come, influencing not just its military, but its identity as a nation in an uncertain world.